when my sister brought him home and was introducing him for the first time to our dad. He was not an easy dad. I didn't know a lot of things about Jet at that time. All I knew was that Joy met him at work and that he seemed quiet and reserved. But as the night went on, my dad, who never liked alcohol, brought out his Blue Label Johnny Walker, which was usually just on display, and asked Jet, "Oh, inumin niyo to." And I knew then that Jet's charms earned my dad's unequivocal approval that night. And the rest is history. By the way, Jet is the only guy in this planet, and perhaps in this lifetime, who was brave enough to call me Ate Bing, consciously knowing fully well that he is a few years older than me. We are a pretty big family, and for those who don't know, like what I said, Maria to all of you guys, Joy to us, her name is Joy at home, and Verge to her friends. Joy has 5 sisters, so we're 7 in all. Joy has 5 sisters and 1 brother. My brother's over there. He doesn't really talk much because he grew up with a lot of girls. Plus a sister-in-law and tons of nieces and nephews. Not to mention my mom and Uncle Gordon, and we would be in and out of their house almost every day. We live very near each other, as if it was our house. But Jet not only opened his home to us, but he did so with a smile, a drink, and his famous Iberico and picanha steaks. He always made sure we know we are always welcome in their house. Up until this morning, before my sister's arrival, I thought I was the favorite sister-in-law. But as we were talking about our memories with Jet, apparently all 5 of us claimed the title, the favorite sister-in-law. How can you not be charmed by Jet? So one thing to get in our family, I have with my dad and my eldest sister, they're both not easy to win. So one funny story of how Jet was won over my eldest sister is that because she was a GT, a member of a sorority. And of course, Jet, the jack of all trades, said, "Oh, Ate Ting, I almost became your brat." And then he said, he claimed that he underwent all the, memorizing the tenets, and he underwent hazing, but they didn't accept him, so I don't know. But after that, my sister, loved Jet, and we all love him. In our house, I live with them, by the way. Jet was always the first to cook, and it's always the best food, the best steak, always the first to pour the drinks, and somehow always the last to eat. Busog pa ako, he would say. His friends would always joke that they would need to tie him down, even on his 50th birthday, just to make him sit, because that's how Jet was. He just wanted to take care of everybody else before himself. Making people feel special comes naturally for him. Joy, my sister, I know Jet loves you and is proud of you, but sometimes it makes me think if he is more scared of you. On one of his proud days, he said, "Yan si Maria, super strict niyan." To a point that there was a time, I don't know what happened, but you threatened Jet that if he doesn't step up at work, that you would report him yourself. That's also one thing I know if they're having an LQ, sorry Joy, because Jet would randomly sit next to me and address Joy, "Yang kapatid mo, like that." And they call each other babe, by the way. So on LQ days, he'd be like, "Yang kapatid mo," meaning your sister, go talk to her, your sister. She doesn't call her babe. So I also know when they manage to patch things up, because Jet would, I don't know, they go up, and I think they pray for guidance, I don't know, and then they come down, and then Jet would be all smiley, start cooking Joy's favorite food, sinigang, steak, and I'm like, what's happening? So I already know that they've managed to patch things up. And Jet, in his usual jokes, he would be cooking all of us food, and then he would turn to my sister and say, "Oh, utang to, this is a debt. I will collect before we sleep." And yeah, that's our Jet. To Jet's friends, whom I've met in the house, Philip, Gil, Carlo, Alex, Kila, Paul, Dino, RJ, AG, and Kim, I know all your secrets. No judgment. Every night, in Jet's Pashat nights, Jet has managed to talk about all of you at some point. I'm sure there's all his friends. And maybe I've mixed some details in my head, but he really loved all of you. And look forward to every moment with you guys, whether alone or as a group. Jet rarely reminisced about his youth, but when he did, he always talked about his brothers and how proud he was of how they all turned out. Just a disclaimer, this was 100 years ago. And I quote Jet, "Sa aming apat, si Kuya Romel and si June ang matinik sa chicks. But, si Jamie lang ang nagpatino sa kanya. And si Bong, palagi ko sinasabihan yan, mas mayaman ka lang, pero mas saksakan ng gwapo naman ako." And I would ask him, like, how did Mommy Mimi, most of the time when their father is not in the country, how did Mommy Mimi, how can someone discipline 4 Barako guys, you know? And then said to that, binubugbog lang niya kami. It was a joke, of course, and then he would laugh at his own punchline and then turn to the room with that warm, infectious charm that only Jet can get away with. Jet is an NP and a doctor too, but with me, he will use it in the worst ways possible. On days that I tell him that I can't drink because I'm sick, and he will start with his, Ate B, Jameson to, antiseptic to. Gagaling ka dito. That's our Jet. Bong? Oh, Bong. I think you were briefed by my sister that people will be gazing at you longer than usual, smiling, crying, or even teary-eyed every time they see you. You will never realize how many people prayed that we get to join you here. Because seeing you brought a sense of relief and a flicker of hope that this might all just be a bad dream. Yet tomorrow comes with the reality that we must lay Jet to rest and bid him goodbye for the last time. Jet, I will miss all your stories. I will miss all your home-cooked meals, coming home from work and hearing you say, Ate B, shut na. Thank you for all that you've done for me and Sheen. I came here with nothing in this country and Jet took me in their house, expecting nothing in return, except mag-shop, of course. Thank you for loving my sister. Thank you for loving my nephew Ethan and your 2 beautiful girls, and of course the whole family. To our dearest Jet, tonight we grieve and our tears fall from deep sorrow, knowing that we'll never see you again. The next time we reminisce about you, I promise you they will come with laughter, with stories, but this time with tears of joy and a grateful heart for having known you. Jet, mamimiss ka namin araw-araw. Please say hi to my dad and to Rosie when you see them. We love you, Jet. Rest in peace and God's loving arms.